Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Daily Elliott podcast. I am here with my co-host Crooks.
Boom, bang, boom, boom. Big up.
All right, and we are in the new studio. You know, people I always speak about growing, and taking risks and taking challenges. Crooks, we've been building for a while now.
Yeah.
Now we're in our own studio.
Look at that.
Well, my studio, I mean, I go come
film
not,
studio.
No, my studio.
Yeah.
But little most it burned out.
Yo, the fires.
But me I go fire Uno right now. If Uno never remind me, to tell people, to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, man. Give some subscripts.
Subscripts me people because we are work and me a bill. So, but Crooks, LA almost burned down.
Yeah, man. Number what doesn't fire go on? How are you in the fires? I know you was close to one of them.
The thing is, I was in Hollywood, so from Hollywood I could see the sunset fire.
Oh yeah, that's up the street from you.
Yeah, basically. So when I upstairs in the gym, when I look straight, I can see the Hollywood sign, and then if I look to the left, I see the sunset fire, and then if I look like directly west, I can look straight at the Palisades fire.
That's so wild.
Yeah.
Yo, Palisades flattening right now,
And you know what's funny to my youth? Altadena is flattened as well.
Yeah, and
the Eaton fire.
Yeah, nobody not talk about.
Did you have the fire up?
I did have the fire up for a short while.
I still have the fire.
You still
up.
have it? Mm-hmm. Oh boy. But they just want to know, say, my ear quality get better. And once my ear quality they get a little better, because I'm downtown, so I wasn't like in the.
Yeah.
I just want to know, say, no fire never get close to me. When I see sunset, I was like, yo, this I look serious, I know,
So basically, you was where everybody go.
Yes. My area was the escape zone.
Yeah, because I had an evacuation order,
Yeah?
Yeah.
The real one or the fake one? Because I remember the fake one.
So there was two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the real evacuation order, but in the most Jamaican way possible. Honestly, me not lie. Me feel like me not say me income, me not say me never really care or me not take certain things serious.
Yeah.
But me feel like if me not see fire like over there, so.
Jaja, you're one of them people that if your neighbor house not burned down, you not move.
Yeah, me feel like it have to come like extremely close before me say, all right then, yo.
So that's how I felt. That's why when I say sunset, I was like, yo, if me see nothing past sunset, I'm gonna start pack still.
What you funny, me have a question for us.
Yeah.
If you were in a fire,
right?
If your house are burned down, what would that be the top 3 things where you grab and run out?
I have to grab my laptop and my hard drive. I have to have my laptop and my hard drive. Probably my laptop, my hard drive, my phone and my wallet.
Laptop, hard drive, phone, wallet.
Yeah, everything else.
Okay.
Everything else I feel like I can get
For
back.
me, I grab my passport.
Yeah.
First.
Yeah.
I grab a passport.
Yep.
I grab my green towel.
Your green towel?
Yeah.
What's so special about the green towel?
The green towel is what kind of like start my career.
So you have to have the green towel.
My green towel, there is not a price on my green towel. The green towel I tie my head with. Comment in the comments if you know what I am talking about.
I forgot.
Comments. Let them him don't understand the
Is
status.
this the Elliott Diviner green towel?
The Elliott Diviner green towel.
Wow.
I'm not leaving it.
You still have that towel?
In my house right now.
That's crazy.
That towel go where I go.
So now, all right. So now a lot of people like to
I'm only gone 2,
True. Never cut it. Yeah, go on.
I'm a third one. I look through everything. Passport, my green towel. I'm a phone. Yeah. My passport, my green towel, and my phone. I believe that everything else in my house can burn down.
Yeah.
Material things, all of everything else.
Yeah, fair. I think that's fair.
Yeah, me that devastated if I lose the green towel though. I feel like I can lose my phone.
Yeah.
And if my passport burn up, I can get it back.
But that green towel.
But my green towel, I one green towel alone there.
That's like another person for you at that point.
No, real thing.
Cha.
So, me not lose it. Where does it know?
No, but I say like, all right, you see like how important that green towel is, right?
Yeah.
You have people, because there's a lot of people who are kind of like also, are rich people and, they're not really business, but rich people.
Me not like you out there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of you guys don't understand that the fire was not just in Pacific Palisades. The fire was in Altadena as well. The two big ones.
Yes.
And it's a lot of acres.
Yes.
There is more fires in LA, more land burned than the entire borough of Manhattan.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
In Pacific Palisades, last time I checked, it was 23,900 acres.
That's crazy.
And in Altadena, it was 19,000 acres.
Wow.
So 19 or 14,000. I don't want to get it wrong. But just that alone, I'm not good in the maths. That's a whole heap.
And you don't even want to get into the other, because there's a bunch of other fires that nobody
There
knows.
were other small fires, the Sunset Fire.
Yeah, the Sunset Fire.
The Hearst Fire, the Kennedy Fire. And it's the wind and everything did kind of spread everything. But to me, the notion that is only rich people like lose them property.
Yeah, I think it's gross.
It's bad, but also it's the internet fault because that is where everybody cover the most.
Yeah. True.
Yeah,
that
because
is true.
a lot of wealthy people lost their houses,
Yeah.
I see Paris Hilton house burned down over there. Janae Aiko, Mel Gibson.
Yeah. Yeah. Only a big house over that side that's still. It's only big house still.
All of them houses, they start at like 5 million and 10 million. So it's like nobody really want to like give them like sympathy. But what a lot of people don't realize is that some of those houses, people have owned those houses for like 50 years and it's been passing down through generations.
Yeah, when them get it at $70,000 for the house.
Exactly. Somebody lived there that bought that house for 10 grand.
And now even if, let's say, yes, them just buy them house and them rich and whatever.
Can't wish bad upon them.
You can't wish bad upon them, and it's like, somebody achievements and memories and livelihood burned down to nothing, dog.
Flat,
completely flat. The light post gone, the post box gone, everything. It's crazy.
It's just funny because, growing up at Jamaica, one of your biggest fears is for your house burned down,
Mm-hmm.
Because especially if you live in a big yard.
Yeah.
You live at Jamaica, you live in a big yard, if one house ever catch a fire,
yeah, everything.
everybody else burned down. And you are going to be the most hated person in the community. If it's your house, make everybody else burn down in the big yard. This situation is every yard big.
Yeah.
And nobody can point a finger and say that is the reason.
That is true.
Why it happened.
Because I hear a whole heap of people blaming, like, somebody start the fire. Is not that, I've ever heard so many conspiracies about the fire.
Yeah, I hear people start the fire. The next thing I hear a lot of people blame the government.
Yeah.
Now, are you up to date with California government? I know because we are Jamaican, people would think that we're not trying to make sure we don't know the judicial system, we don't know what is taking place. Listen to me, if you live in America, we live here.
Yeah.
We need to know what is going on here. You need to know your mayor, your governor. You need to know what is going on in your community. So
I know about Newsom, I've been not following, but I know about Newsom for a cool minute now. I don't know a lot about the mayor.
Karen.
Karen.
To have a name like Karen.
Terrible time.
This is a terrible, to be a black woman named Karen and this happened and your fault.
Wow. And when you get in blame, you're not even there.
You're there. Ghana.
It look worse.
Oh my Lord.
It look even worse.
There's actually a video when they're asking her a question and she look like this. She just nah, say nothing.
She don't know wagwan with nothing. I mean, I say the president I blame Newsom. That's a theme fault.
Yeah.
I'm say them I blame Karen. So she take away money from the fire department.
So she defund them. She defund the fire department 17 million.
Yeah.
But from where I got that is not every it's like them never did getting a whole heap of money from the get-go.
I think the amount that she defunded it by, I think that percentage is
minute.
Yeah, I'd say it's negligible compared to the amount that's already there. You know what I mean? It's like, it's 800 and something million going to the fire department. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what $17 million extra can do.
That's a lot.
It's a lot, you know. I don't know what it can do from what it can do.
Whole heap more bucket that enough. It's
It's
sure.
a whole heap of bucket. You see me? I don't know if that could buy 2 more of those, super helicopters that absorb 3,000 gallons of water in under a minute, and that could have.
Well, yeah, but before we even get to that, what is funny about that whole situation is that they're saying that the government has been negligent in the prepare for the fire, especially Gavin Newsom, because from what I am seeing is that the insurance companies were telling him, yo, the brush needs to be maintained.
Yeah.
And the brush cause fire.
So that's low-key my issue with it. Is I don't necessarily blame Newsom, but I feel like California has been mismanaged especially in the wildlife area.
Why do you think that?
They've been dealing with fires for decades now. Like when I first moved here, there was fires. Like I could have seen fires from where I live when I first moved there.
Yeah.
And like there's been crazy fires every year since I've been here. The Palisades fire, not the Palisades, the Paradise fire a couple years ago was another crazy one where people lost a lot of money and whole heap of houses burned down. And it's like, we should probably figure out something better than a helicopter with a bucket at this point. You know what I mean? It's like, we should be having some strong ecological refiguration. You know what I mean? Like, you need to be trimming these brushes. And if these brushes are extra flammable, then they should be removed entirely. There should be...
I see they say something about the eucalyptus. You know what that?
Eucalyptus is... Okay, so during the gold rush, which was like a century ago, right? When everybody was rushing to California and then fight out the Mexican them and thief out all the gold and rate. Eucalyptus was brought into California at that point in time. Eucalyptus is insanely flammable. It's the same issue that Australia had. Because there was crazy wildfires in Australia as well. Nobody don't talk about that car,
Australia, they fire.
Australia has insane wildfires, and it's also because of the eucalyptus.
Yeah.
So if we were able to get the eucalyptus situation under control in California, because it's a very invasive plant species as well.
Yeah.
So if we can squash that out, I feel like that would do wonders for our wildfire situation.
Yeah, but the thing is, like in Jamaica, them say, like old fire stick easification, things like that. So it can really just be a cigarette,
It could be things but here's the thing. No, you have your cigarette, you burn your cigarette, you dash away your cigarette, and the tumbleweed that is there, the sticks.
Catches the cigarette, then bring
all
the
of that is
tumbleweed.
eucalyptus.
A tumbleweed is eucalyptus?
Yes, some of them is eucalyptus. They have eucalyptus brushes in there because the bark sheds.
Oh,
and the oil is super flammable.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So like I go to like Runyon Canyon and things like that. So when I go up there, all of that dry brush
A
and
lot of
some
that
of
is eucalyptus.
Okay. So and then the sun, it's so hot. It's like the perfect storm though.
And not to mention the 80 mile an hour winds that was
wind
going on down there.
So it's like we don't want to say salt.
Yeah, but salt is the perfect word.
But me feel why salt is a hell of a thing because there's always something for the new year. I don't know what it is.
True.
But there's
very true.
The new year always just coming like, hey,
Like yo.
I make sure it's something bad happen,
Yeah, man. Get it together immediately.
And this after this something bad because I think there will be a massive economic impact, especially like California already been suffering from a homeless crisis. And now we're seeing that there's more than 10,000 homes gone.
Yeah.
Flat.
Yeah.
Now, some of these people are millionaires. And I would assume that hopefully some of them will have another home.
Yeah.
Not justifying say, them lose them thing and everything. Because at the end of the day, you cannot put a price on certain sentimental things. But I am looking at the fact that how are these insurance companies going to cover this?
Why? I mean, that's why them not covering it. You don't realize that?
They also never wanted to cover it from the first get-go.
Yeah, they were just like, yo, fires, we're just going to not do fires in the most fire-prone
area. I am going to play devil's advocate. Yes, we don't know what the insurance companies are going to do.
Yeah.
But what I know, I watch a lot of like home videos in LA, like watch the houses. Because the funny thing is, like those areas where a lot of those areas are burned down, those were like my dream homes, That is where I look at my pinnacle of success was to get a house in like Malibu looking over the ocean. And so
those places are very aspirational.
exactly. No, may I think about that very different. And a lot of people will be thinking about it as different, just like I am.
Yeah.
But for me, I look at it as if these people are losing their homes, I'm sure a lot of these people employ people.
Yeah.
A lot of people are losing their jobs right away. So we are talking about the helper, the gardener, the pool man.
Not to mention the little people in the neighborhood, the mechanic.
The mechanic, the little bar where they did it, were burned up. The places where people hang out, the Chase Bank burned down. So we are talking about whole communities are going to have to be fully rebuilt.
Yeah, and entire infrastructures.
And I look at it from a business standpoint with this insurance company. No matter what, I hate insurance companies. They are going to try to not pay. Their whole, what them call them, business plan is whatever is to try to get as much and pay out as least as possible.
To say it's a scam would sound like a conspiracy, but boy, bro.
Brother, trust me, as much as I hate insurance company, I would not want to not have insurance.
Facts.
I don't know. I feel a little better.
Yeah.
Driving a car with insurance, I feel better.
You feel more comfortable in case anything happens.
Fire, I get all insurance. So I am telling you out there, yes, we are we side-eye insurance, but don't not pay insurance.
Yeah,
trust me.
It's illegal to not have your insurance,
yes,
by the way.
The peace of mind that insurance gives you is amazing. Like, to think that if somebody running my car right now, as much as it might be a headache to get it fixed, it might not cost me.
Yeah.
And that's a good feeling to have. So,
and if it costs you, it might not cost you as much.
So get insurance no matter what. In anything you do, as long as there's an insurance plan for it, get insurance. But these insurance companies, as much as I think these people greedy, and for them to say, boy, I don't want to cover you at all.
I mean, okay, to be fair, let's say we go back to the car thing. If they knew that everybody in this town crash them car every month, them wouldn't insure nobody there either. It's kind of fair, I guess, Same thing with the fires. Them know say every year somebody neighborhood here might burn down.
You know how long me I beg them people have to subscribe?
Bro, for a cool while now, if them not subscribe yet, If them not subscribe yet, they need for subscripts now, bro.
Subscripts me.
Subscripts.
You already have list, Don't list your tongue
don't make
more.
fun of my list.
Yo, big bad people subscribe. Camera too, make us see the place. People subscribe, like, share, comment, and we're going back to the show. Bam.
See there? Boom.
All right then. Yeah. So with all of what we are seeing going on in the wildfires now, did you do any like humanitarian efforts, like what I say online?
I donate some clothes. And I donated a DJ set, you know what I mean? Some friends of mine, I'll tell you, some friends of mine lost their family home
That's crazy.
In the PCH fire, They had a donation drive at their, like they have like a lounge spot that they do. So I went there, DJ'd for them. Some people came out and, a lot of people donated clothes and power banks and food and stuff like that. But
I can be honest with you?
Yeah. Did you?
No, me not do no donation or
you don't have all clothes you can.
Me not donate nothing.
Donate something, dog. Go carry them some toilet paper.
No,
them love toilet paper.
This is not a funny thing. Let me explain to you why I not donate though.
Yeah.
it just never come to me. I swear to God. I don't know.
Just didn't think about it.
Yeah. But me feel like me gonna get round to do it.
Yeah.
But me feel like it's still kind of like fresh.
It is. It is. I mean, I feel like you also want to donate while it's fresh, you know?
But I feel like I want to do it out of the goodness of my heart.
Oh, you feel like if you do it now, it wouldn't be.
Yeah, me feel like me not just do it because me feel left out. I'm big man thing, me not like that.
So, yo, it's so trippy, bro. Like, especially as like somebody that does events and stuff like that.
Exactly.
It's like if me I throw a party right now, before me throw my party, you know, I have to say, so I stand with LA and you know, my heart goes out to everybody who, you know, has been affected. Which it does.
Yeah.
But it's like, we feel like I have to do that political speech before it.
And that's the problem sometimes because, that is so true. I'm big man thing, my youth. Me like help.
Yeah.
And for some reason, dog,
yeah,
me want help out of the goodness of my heart. And enough of the time, dog, when me see like the helping and me see man I take out them phone and record and big man thing, man I like that. Chat.
I feel it.
Chat. Tell me if you don't agree with me because enough people not gonna agree with me now. But me not really like that. Me not like that. Yo, me I go give you, but me I go record myself. I give you this right now.
Yeah. Okay.
And me I go take a picture of the box them and this is what I give the people them to. Big man thing. It kind of rub me the wrong way sometimes. And I know that some people genuinely do it.
Yeah.
And out of the goodness of the art at them.
Yeah.
And I might just be overthinking and looking into it too much.
True.
But I mean, me not go give nobody nothing and I do that.
You could give, you know, you can give, you know, silently or whatever. But, you know, there are a lot. It's very LA, though, to be fair. You know what I mean? Like, it's very LA. LA already has, I've seen the whole scheme of, you know, cause LA already have a bunch of homeless people. So I've seen the setups where people will work the media by saying, hey, such and such, we're going to do a food drive for the homeless. I know you're going to write me up in LA Weekly and you're going to take pictures with me giving the homeless guy a plate of food.
Exactly. And big man thing, me not really in the optics to that.
Yeah, and all right, so my thing to right now is like, if me I give, I want to make sure, say, when me I give, going to people, women. That's why I went to the drive that
you
I went
want
to.
help somebody
directly.
directly.
My bridging. I know say my bridging.
You're bridging loose, so you help out. You're bridging.
help him specifically.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But outside of that,
that's what I'm tell you. I'm me as a man, people don't get me wrong, me help.
Mm-hmm.
Like, me will help a homeless person, a man me see him on the road. If me can give him a 20, a man walk up to me do them thing there.
Yeah.
But me not like the optics thing.
Yeah.
I mean, now I go just go give because it a happen right now and the cool thing for do.
Yeah, I feel that.
Big man thing.
Because it is the cool thing to do.
And the cool thing for the right now.
Yeah.
We're giving to no.
If your place never burned down, then you have to be like one of those people that's like, yo, we stand with you, LA. You know what I mean?
Stand with them, me stand with them.
No, but you have to make a public speech that you do. You know what I mean? That's the weird thing now.
But publicly, I stand with them. Like, publicly, LA, publicly, I stand with you on everything that is happening.
You know that.
And trust me, it is super hard to just lose all the way you work for.
Mm-hmm.
That's what me think more I'm sorry for. Like, John, yo.
That crazy.
That make me feel away.
Yeah, true.
And if you want me stand with you like that, me stand with you.
Yeah. No, so here's my issue now. My issue is I feel bad. I feel bad say, you know, it's unfortunate that a lot of people lost their homes and things. But it's like, you see when you have like the big celebrity them say, yo, we need y'all to help us rebuild. It's like I feel like ask too much from me as a small person. That me never have no $10 million house.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if me can help you get back your $10 million house.
I don't think it's that. So to me, dog, that's why I even look on I don't look on the people losing them property as rich and poor. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, dog, where they're at right now, I am going to be there, you know.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. You know. I will be as rich as them or richer.
Facts.
So, you know them say you don't want to call on by yourself and harm to people.
True.
So I don't want my house burned down when me live wherever me I gonna live eventually.
Yeah.
So you can't just not be sincere. Me not gonna help them though. Me not give them a dollar.
So this is what I'm saying.
Me not give them a dollar.
No, so this is what I'm saying. I do feel for people losing their stuff, and I understand that feeling. But for you as somebody 10, 20, 100 steps above me and asking for my sympathy.
No, you can't give me
crazy.
Sympathy.
No,
Can't get a party though.
This is what I'm saying.
Can't get a party, but
You know,
you can't
I
get
feel
sympathy.
bad, but why? You know, I don't know if I can help you.
Comments. Tell me if me wrong. Tell me if me I sound sincere. Be honest with me, people. Be honest with me. Because me not think me I do. Me not think me that off.
No,
So-
no, it's fair.
But in terms of things like no, the fact say like the firefighters them did a fight for find like certain water.
Yes.
In like the hydrants them empty when the thing did that go on and all them things.
I mean, it sound conspiracy. Come me hear a whole heap of my thing of the conspiracy. Them,
Yo, me here say I did it.
I've heard that.
Dead me
I've
here say,
heard that one.
Me here say I did it friend them
Yeah, I burn evidence.
burn evidence.
Bro, imagine 17,000 homes have evidence I did it.
Brother. People can talk some things in my youth.
So I heard about the that Resnick family that's been
That
hoarding all the
actually
water.
I don't believe that.
They own 70% of the water in LA. They run a company called the Wonderful Company, who make the pistachios.
Wonderful.
Yeah, they make the pistachios. The pistachios. They make pistachios. They make Fiji water.
Pistachios just sound rich. I don't
It's rich. It's
like
super rich.
the word pistachios.
Yeah, man.
Just sound like soup. I feel like pistachios.
Yeah, man, bro. Let me tell you something. So when you're elevating a life, you can't eat peanut and cashew and them thing they're getting.
What is pistachio?
Pistachios are like a nut.
Is that not?
Yeah.
That's
Look at one them in the them coming
Brother.
out like a little white shell and you crack
Brother.
them open. It's like a green.
I think that I like. Boy, I don't even want to tell you what I think that was.
So they own a lot of
I think
they own a lot of
pistachio was like a
agriculture.
type of fish. Kill me dead. Kill me, like caviar. Kill me dead. Like pistachio is a type of fish, brother.
It's like fish egg or something.
Yeah, ooh, let me get a side
A
of
little pistachio on
pistachios.
top.
Kill me dead. Put some pistachios in the air fryer real quick.
But pistachios are they're a very water heavy crop. So the wonderful company is like an agriculture.
So them buy up all the water
they use a lot of water.
for water the pistachios.
Yeah, man. They have that family low-key has been in like a lot of little
Fire
dramas.
recently?
No, not fires, but drama.
The Resnick family.
The
right?
Resnick family, yeah.
Okay.
They're known for doing what's known as art washing. So art washing is when you donate a very valuable piece of art to like a foundation, and they do that to cover up the environmental destruction that they're doing with their companies.
Okay.
So they're known for hurting the environment already.
Naturally.
Yeah,
Them-
and they also own the Fiji
these are
water
big
company.
companies. But what I don't understand is you said them own 70% of the water from California.
Yeah, not
So-
from California, from LA. Like
Somebody
LA
had
country.
to sell them.
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily,
Somebody had to sell them.
Not necessarily. You get a source, and if them don't have the source, then them have to buy it. But you just find a river and you just buckle that,
I feel like is a lot of lackluster management
Yeah.
between, the LA County. But I feel like, bro, LA County is so big.
It's huge.
Like, LA County is huge.
LA County bigger than Jamaica.
I
By
think
far.
so. I think so.
Yeah, easily.
So,
Easily.
for it to be that big and it's like 2-3 person monitoring over all lights. It's not like Florida. Let me give you an example. Miami did,
Yeah.
have a population, I think, like 3 million people.
Yeah.
And you live in Florida right now and you think Miami-Dade is like massive.
Yeah.
Miami-Dade is nothing compared to LA County.
That's true.
By population.
Very true.
And by how
by
much
size
people you have to deal with. Fort Lauderdale, like all of these small, Broward County, West Palm, is still not the size of how big
LA
County is. And the population.
Yeah.
So them have a lot of like things to do. But I look into it like, and this is like a side note, rich people. This camera to me, rich people. If I am building a house, hypothetically, and the house is in Malibu, and I know I live in a fire-prone area,
right,
and I am paying fire insurance and all the wonder things, at what point you think, let me just buy some big fire hose?
So this is what I've been saying. Why do we not have a plan? Why do we not have a plan in California?
No, you are talking about the government.
No, not just the government. Anybody, bro. You see how Beverly Hills run for them place?
Yes, but that's a one brother. Think, brother, if me live on my yard, brother, and me have this million and that million. You tell me I can't spend £500,000 on a fireman hose?
So here's what I think catch them. Because there's a lot of people, there's a lot of rich people that are wait for the disaster, you know. And I hope the insurance are going to bail them out when the disaster forward.
Yeah, but them people that know the insurance thing, go cut it with LA.
Right. So, but they're hoping.
But
they're hoping. You know, a lot of people got away with that in like, you know, fires in the past.
Yeah, but
you know
there's actually a conspiracy theorist now that is a smart city. They're trying to get like smart cities.
Smart cities? So as in this is a way to level the city and fully redevelop it?
I remember, you know, the Olympics is coming here, you know.
That is true.
A lot of people are saying, yo, you know, if them get time now for like build the smart cities and, you know, because trust me, a lot of people like, all right, I don't know if you know Grant Cardone.
Yeah.
Grant Cardone did have I read that book. A lot of people.
Oh, you read it?
Yeah, me have the book on me head.
Okay.
Me don't want nobody bone me up, but yeah.
I've never read it, but I hear it's really good.
Yeah, it's a book like how to scale and grow business and them everything there. But me not follow all our Grant Cardone practices. Sometimes him chat some madness.
You can't follow all of them, man, I think, every time. But
you have to just take a little piece of what you think makes sense for them and just move on.
Yeah.
He lost his Malibu mansion out there. Nah, these houses are like $30-40 million.
Easily.
But
easily.
It is so easy because even we are get sidetracked from the fact that somewhere else burn down.
Yeah, because actual fire, hearse fire.
With like hard-working, middle-class black people where they might don't have the luxury of another home and a vacation home and the this and the that.
And it's especially the Eaton fire. It's so unfortunate because especially like Altadena, Pasadena, them places is some of the few places where black people could move to in LA
and live good,
and own a home and like own a house. You know what I mean? I know that bundle.
And it talk a bill back, but it's funny enough. We are thinking about the people. Like human beings are not the only people who inhabit the earth. No, warm to the wildlife.
True. Very true. Very true.
Warm to the deer, them and the coyote.
Very true.
And
the
all
bears.
Them are going to come down in the communities, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's why I keep saying there should be a massive ecological change.
Yeah.
Like, you got to do some Captain Planet type shit right now, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you have to rearrange the whole landscape of the state in order to, like, prevent that from happening.
I don't think it's so easy. I feel like California is, like, super political.
It is super political.
Because, you know, no Trump attack set pan new some and new some. I say, oh, Bridget Guffraya, so low, we don't do one thing. And
you know the issue with California too? There's a lot of like conservation mentality. So California have an issue where a lot of places in California like to be stuck in time. outside of LA.
Yeah.
So, people like to think about LA when them think about California, but California is so big.
California is massive.
And a lot of those people, a lot of those towns and things outside of LA really dictate how the state acts. So
I never know that.
So you have a lot of 'cause people feel like California is a blue state, but it's really a red state. LA is blue. San Fran is blue.
California is a blue state. No, there might be red minorities,
but those minorities.
Let us not.
No, here's why
California is definitely a blue state.
No. Here's why I'm gonna say that. The big cities are blue.
With the biggest population.
With the biggest populations, yes. But all of those little places, you not interact with them, So you don't really realize how red they are till you go there.
Yeah, like humble. But the thing is, them places they have a say with the politics, but I feel like it's more about like sometimes I feel like the people them too woke.
But that is what I'm saying.
And it caused some of them things where take place.
So I realize that California have a style where a lot of them like to I call it a conservationalist mentality. They like to preserve stuff. So them like to keep these things where it's like, this has been here since 1802.
And them don't want to move it.
You don't want to move it. You don't want to take it down. You don't want to cut
I kind of like
things.
that.
I like it, but there's a reason why we progress sometimes.
You make a good point because I saw something on the internet with Donald Trump. And Donald Trump saying that he wanted to do something to run a pipeline to supply LA with constant water. And he said Governor Newsom blocked it to preserve some fish wildlife that has been there. And he's like, you're going to lose them. But you know what the big irony about this is? The big irony about this is, so the California wildfires take place. And everybody know California contribute a lot to the American economy and the world. We have Hollywood and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
The fire that was, the flood that was in, I think it was correct me if I'm wrong, is it North Carolina?
New Orleans.
New Orleans had a flood, but there was a big flood, I think it's North Carolina, one of them. When you find it out, let me know. But there was a flood, and them did take long for help the people them, and FEMA was like, oh, we only can give you guys $700 and this and that. All of a sudden, Joe Biden come out, oh, we'll 100% help California. That kind of look away. And now, watching how this will play out, it kind of look away now because Donald Trump mentioned something about him trying to make Canada a next state.
Yep, bro. Am I trying to make Canada a state? Am I trying?
And him try to make Mexico a state.
The Gulf of America.
And then look at this now. Let me show you how the world is such an interconnected place and is a global community. Who has been helping us the most in this fire? Canada. You see those big planes that you see dipping in the water and taking up a lot of the water and dropping it? Those are Canadian planes.
Wow.
Mexico is helping us as well.
Wow.
So
good thing we never build the wall.
No, but the same people the same people but we have to build the wall. And we think I'm going to build back them house. Who you think I'm going to build back them house then?
Big facts.
All them house that build, me can't see where you show me now. San Diego abundant too?
It's flooding in San Diego?
No.
Right now? Georgia.
All right, then I know about that. San Diego, all right. But San Diego, big up yourself if you hurt and things, San Diego. We never did that talk about you right now.
Yeah, but feel it for San Diego. Big up Mission.
San Diego, big up yourself, San Diego. If you're out there and think you're there, San Diego, just get a boat or something.
Yeah, man. Or if you watch this, drop a comment.
I don't want nobody think me insincere now. Because big man thing.
I mean, but that's sincere though. To be realistic. If you had fake pretended to care.
There are a whole heap of things I care about, but I just can't say nothing, Big man thing, I'm looking at the camera right now, There's a lot of things that I care zero about, but I just cannot say nothing about it.
True.
But one day I will be able to.
One day.
One day.
Yeah, man.
But the help where we end up I get where Trump talk about this and that, and now look, where I get help.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I see the way how they've been trying to out these fires with just a little bucket of water and throw it from a helicopter.
And they've been doing this for decades, bro. When I first moved here, I remember seeing there was a fire going on in the valley, bro. And I just saw this one lone helicopter in the distance going across. I was like, they gotta have a better plan than this. Like, they've been dealing with this for decades. Like, cut down the tree then, bro. Like, figure out.
At some point,
Study the thing. Bro, there's no way. You tell me say if my house burned down 10 times, you're not gonna look and say, dog, you know something need a new stove? Because that stove you always burned down my house. Or you find out where it come from.
yeah, but I feel like people know, but me not tell people to think like criminal right now, no dog. But big man thing, if with all this insurance thing.
Bro, all right.
Brother, if me did have a car where payments are kill me right now, me I can't go park out there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So now that go on in the
I wanted to go
Paradise.
to the beach,
So,
and all of a sudden my car just caught on fire. I don't know what take place.
bro, so now that go on with the Paradise Fire, them whole heap of people have some exclusive art piece where a 2 copy alone and them last at a Paradise, you know, $100,000 art piece, you know.
And it just gone.
But it insure. You see me? So it good. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
but is it really good?
It not good, but you have your thing, you know what I mean? And you never have to sell it, because it insure. You see me? And you're not saying have to worry about a buyer. You don't have to try to convince nobody. You just get your thing. I like the insure. I like State Farm buy the art piece. I mean, I like them buy your car.
Can you believe? But you see, the thing is though, you realize so the Palisades fire happened, the Sunset fire happened. You realize how quick them out the Sunset fire?
The Sunset Fire was down in like
Maybe
less
2-3
than a day.
hours.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they probably had to prioritize the Sunset fire because it is so close to majority of the population
Yeah.
that if a fire came to Hollywood and go all the way down to Culver City and like
Because you're talking about tourist area and thing now. You're talking about where real
Hollywood
normal people
Boulevard
live.
to have to like close off.
Yeah. Like, that would be devastating if, like,
Industries.
LA, like, where you think of LA was burning. Because people say, yeah, all right, LA, because there's a difference between LA City and LA County as well,
Yeah.
right? So LA County is on fire.
Because we not really from LA now.
We're
We
not.
kind of, this is LA City.
Yeah.
The man them in LA really there.
LA,
LA
like
the South
Inglewood,
Central, you know.
Compton,
yeah,
them
that's
places.
LA.
Yeah,
This are the touristy. We live at the touristy part of LA. Downtown, West Hollywood, East Hollywood. No, not even East Hollywood.
Yeah.
Downtown, West Hollywood, North Hollywood.
Yeah.
Santa Monica, Venice.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
them
Them
look
yeah, them
touristy
places have
place.
them own name to it. You know what I mean?
Here the helicopter go over. There's people. The fires are not fully out.
Yeah, they're not.
So though we're speaking now like it is over, it is not.
Could you look up the state of the Palisades fire currently?
Yeah, somebody check. Let's check. But while them there, they do that.
Yeah.
Them property value there and how them plan for like build back them house there. If me as a man, would you want to like move back there?
No, not at all. But I think for years now, there's been, I don't know for a fact, because I don't know all of them people, right? But I've heard talks of rich people migrating inward.
And I really believe that this is because look at it now. If I live in the hills and in the hills constantly burn down,
Yeah.
why not go inland? Which is why we're seeing so much gentrification.
Exactly.
Like Inglewood, fully gentrified.
Fully.
Are they prepping these places to have?
What, for the gentrification of those places?
Yeah, I know when gentrification started now.
When?
Give me a guess.
Okay, so I've been in places
get gentrified.
that's been gentrified. What I normally judge it by, when I know somewhere is not fully gentrified. The start of gentrification to me is when I see white people walking fluffy dogs.
That I know what me say. You know what?
That's
to
when
me,
I feel like it's starting.
Oh, that
Yeah.
I like the third step.
Yeah.
The start of gentrification is a Starbucks and a Whole Foods.
Oh no! So I was gonna say Starbucks and Whole Foods, but
Okay,
when
see, we have the fires, the Palisades fires. How much containment is the fires
still
at right
actively burning, right? Is it? Jaja.
now? Okay, people, as you can see, you know, we're going in on some different level of things right now. You know, we are trying,
Yeah, man. You see, we're up there, man.
we're giving you guys a real live update type style. I kind of like the way we are run the podcast now.
Yeah, I feel like it's good. So you know what I think y'all should do right now for that? Because you see the work that we're doing, you need to subscribe. You see me I say? Immediately, don't it?
Just subscripts me.
Subscripts it.
Subscribe, like, share, comment, and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like for instance now, so we the other part now where we are wrap up. And what you think California will be like going forward?
So I think with these fires right now, I think there's gonna be like a big change up. The last time me and you did that chat, I mean that's I feel like right now there's gonna be what I call a changing of the guard.
Yeah.
You know, there's gonna be a lot of people who have some sort of power and lost their power because they have to revamp their life now. There's gonna be people who have to step in place of those people. Because now all of them people, all of the assistant them and all of the second them, I forgot, step up if they weren't affected now.
Yeah.
You know? So there's gonna be a big shift. You know, there's a lot of people going down, a lot of people coming up. I don't know. I think it's gonna be interesting. There's no way to really tell what's gonna happen right now. You know, I think it's still too fresh. I think it's still too fresh to really consider what might happen. But I think everything is going to change for sure. I think if you couldn't find an apartment before, I think it's going harder to find one now.
Oh wow. Lord. I never even think about that.
Yeah, man.
What I was thinking about moving forward is, for instance, so now that where you said a lot of changes are gonna take place, all I can now think about is moving forward in California, where you live, the amount of money you make, how it gonna affect the rest of America.
Yeah.
Because to me, a lot of industries suffer.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of industries, we haven't seen the extent of the suffering yet.
True.
Because I know, for instance, something like the stock market.
Oh, for
No,
sure.
we might not look at it for now, but if I had my savings in the stock market and my house burned down, that is now my plan B for like, hey, let me go take out some money out of the stock market
True.
and them thing there.
True.
So now we're talking about the stock market. People are going to
Everybody
start pull
pulling
their
out.
money out of the stock market. Now we're talking about property values going down before them go up.
Yeah.
Because if my house was just worth $20 million and it burned down to the ground, a lot of people are savages. Me, I pull up and me, I say, boy, I buy the land for 200,000.
Absolutely.
A lot of that's going to happen. So now we are talking about property value.
Yeah.
Whole migration shift for the wealth. The film industry.
Yeah.
How is that going to be affected? A lot of those people, more than likely,
Live out there. The
movie
successful
people,
ones especially.
like, you know, no, we are talking about even people from Altadena. These know the people where middle class, hardworking black people.
Yeah.
Now, is it that the government is going to build up back them house and give them the most? What is going to take place for these? All of these places have mortgages, you know. Is it now that them going to pause and pay the mortgage? Are these mortgages going to be erased? Because if I had a $50 million house where I was paying $180,000 a month for, because them wealthy, now is the banks going to say,
Is that done?
write it off? Now think about all of those more, like not everybody
Never
own
think
their
about that.
houses in cash.
Yeah.
So who is going to take this loss?
That's a very good
And this is a big loss.
That's a very good question.
Exactly. Like most of these houses are not owned outright. Are these people still going to be paying for them?
Yeah, I mean, they shouldn't.
I lose my house, I lose my car. So am I still going to pay for my house?
And with that,
am I still going to pay for my car? Can't pay you. I don't have anything to pay you.
Yeah.
So whatever class of people is losing is not just the home alone.
Yeah.
Who is going to take these L's? Because I know from when I feel like it's trillions of dollars of losses.
Absolutely.
No, we don't even know how much people really dead. Because I think the death toll right now is at 16.
Yeah.
And
when I first heard it, it was like 5 or something like that.
Exactly. No, the last number here was 16. Now we don't know if that I gonna get more.
Yeah.
So what I worry about now is this might be the start of the recession that everybody been like predicting. Because who is going to take this L? And I don't think the government can afford to really print money again right now.
I don't think so.
I think we're just about to come out of that money printing where the PPP and everybody was getting money.
Yeah.
I don't see a situation like that happening again.
Me neither. But it's like, it's so tricky because somebody going to have to bail it out.
Exactly.
Because if them don't bail it out, they going to continue to suffer.
At the end of the day, how much time bailout is going to... Every time?
So here's the thing.
We're talking about inflation, I go catch everybody again.
Yeah, but here, you know the issue? You see when you have make the right decision now, and you've made a bunch of bad decisions before.
It's like them are going to try and say, good have to suffer for the bad.
Good have to kind of suffer for the bad.
But that can't happen.
Because them do bailouts at times when you probably never did have to do that bailout.
Exactly.
But now, when you have to do a bailout.
Bro, let me tell you something about mortgage. Banks only survive from lending money. Especially small banks.
Yeah.
They survive from lending money. Do you know how heavily dependent banks are on getting on mortgages? If it's more than 10,000 houses burned down,
Yeah.
I am probably 100% sure that 75% of those houses were mortgaged.
Yeah. The bank own all of them houses.
Exactly. And those houses had equity in them. So is it that what the insurance company might be like, look, you're saying that this house worth 10 million, but the mortgage that you had on the house was only 7.
Yeah.
I am not going to pay. Do you owe that 3? Like, me not think you understand how confusing this is. I know the bank, if the government is like, all right, nobody never pay a mortgage for a while. The bank never go sit down and say, all right, so I have 8 billion in mortgages to collect every month. And now you're telling me that I'm not going to get none of that?
I mean, I feel like everything I've got squits out. You don't, I mean,
it's impossible. Bro, the banks are going to fail.
They are, but you've been collecting this money forever, bro.
It doesn't matter. The banks are going to fail.
But you know what the banks are that those people weren't? Insured. The banks have insurance.
Yeah, but bro, at some is a amount them insure by.
True.
So, and what a lot of people don't realize is a lot of people don't use big banks for mortgages.
Yeah.
It's the small banks facilitate the mortgages.
True.
So my prediction is we have a very hard time coming ahead.
Yeah.
And is fittest of the fittest. It is going to be a lot of change of power. A lot of people are going to become wealthy all of a sudden. You know, a lot of people are going to lose a lot of things. And it's just repositioning ourselves.
Yeah.
Because globally there will be a recession. I don't know when it'll come, but I know that for a fact, LA, if you were trying to rent an apartment, I don't know how much an apartment might cost. Come in, I'm glad me have a lease and me lock down and then can't try to raise it for me.
Because boy, if you was looking at somewhere, cause right now in the LA, you know, well, I can't even say right now because based on
it's been like that.
You know, but right now in LA, before the fires, I should say, if you was going to pay less than $1,600 in rent. You had to decide whether you wanted a bathroom or a kitchen because you wasn't getting the two of them.
And you have to decide whether you want to live.
You see me?
How long you want to live there for.
All right. So now imagine the regular low normal rent now being $3,000 because a millionaire pay your rent now, you know.
Bro,
you compete with millionaire.
Not even that. Imagine the fact the host them were burned down. Them mortgage used to be 100,000.
All right.
And at the time, they probably were locked into 3% mortgage rates. What is the rate for mortgage right now?
What is it, like
6.
16? Oh, 6.
So even if them try get back them same house,
doubled,
it would have worked. So big man thinks so. This whole conversation is a very extensive and tricky conversation. I could have go forever.
Yeah.
But you know, people, this is the new format of my podcast. We are talking about things when we're interested in. Things when we like. I'm in our wallet. I'm in our wallet. So people, remember, like, share, comment, subscribe, and big up on yourself. Comment what you want to talk about. Comment what you like, what you dislike. If you hate me, tell me something matter. You know?
Don't tell me that, you know. Me come shoot. Oh, a joke.
You go on. All right, people.
Off the back.
Yo, big off the back.
Off the back.
Get out.
Get him out here.
Get out.
I'm peeling off ASAP. Subscribe.
Meet me around the back. I said, oh, where you from? Neighborhood. Where you from? What part of the neighborhood?
I don't bang. Oh, you walking with somebody I beef with. Oh, so you get packed out then.
Yo, that funny frig. All right, yo, people, big up on yourself. We're out.